And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Okay, let's jump in, Chris. It's August. The postseason races are starting to take shape, and these divisional matchups are really starting to impact the standings.
Yeah, Boog, these two teams play each other a lot, and maybe it's easy to think, hey, they know your holes and your weaknesses, but these are the matchups during the season that matter more in the standings than the rest of the games. These are the ones that really add up at the end of the year and can set you up for a strong finish in the month of September.
So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Satchel Paige.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. One up, one down. Digging in, Don Mattingly. This guy has turned into a beast. That clips the zone. Strike one.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Murray drifts towards it, pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's the third baseman, Mike Schmidt. Another solid power season. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. That one down the line, and foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. On to Murray, and that is that. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, and today on the hill, Joe Ryan. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Brandon Marsh stands in now and watches strike one. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, and 2 now. Got it by him for the K.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And that one is lifted in the air. Finley has it sized up, brings it in, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Eddie Murray, second in the AL in home runs. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back. Top of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Royce Lewis. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First offering misses the mark.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Satchel kicks and delivers. Liner. Base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Lewis gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The 0-2 pitch from Satchel. Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag. That's one. Goes to second. Safe there.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. There's a strike. When you look at Xander, he has all the tools to anchor a World Series lineup.
Yeah, he's one of those rare talents. He's got power at the plate, discipline to go along with it. Oh, and if he gets on, he's got the speed. This guy's a great combo, and he's an RBI machine.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Heim gets it to first. Bogaerts retired.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that there are 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ball popped up. McMahon under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now Evan Longoria.
The third baseman.
And he deals. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1. Line drive, puts it away for the out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ball strike right there. Second inning here, no score. That one's in there. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
On the ground to first. Mattingly steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now here is Jonah Heim. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Guardians fail to score. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's Lane Thomas. Thomas measures 6 feet even in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Paige winds and fires. And a foul ball. Satchel comes to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now it's Jansen to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Righty to the plate. 3-2 now. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And he walked him.
Ball 4, take your base.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike. Thinking Kyle Tucker has done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. And a guy who was the 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
He's been a guy that can kind of fly under the radar, but not so much anymore. Everyone's aware of the damage that he can do in that lineup. But the guy that's kind of old school, doesn't wear the batting gloves, just goes up there and rakes. Got a great arm in the outfield as well. Definitely the pride of Plant High School in Tampa, Florida.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Heim makes the grab for the second out. Mattingly getting the start at first. A career batting average over 300. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Mattingly at the plate now. That's ball 1. Jansen off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. And that will end the inning. The White Sox lead 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd at the plate, Carlos Pena.
The designated hitter, Carlos Pena.
Ryan back to work. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And puts the squeeze on that. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting in, the right fielder, Michael.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Conforto, a former All-Star. 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The pitch. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now here is Matt McClain.
The ball.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. On the ground to 3rd. Schmitty over to 1st. That is the inning. The Guardians go down in order. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Schmidt. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. The wind and the pitch. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about...
that one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall. McClain relay to second, but he's in there easily.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Royce Lewis. On the ground, right side. McMahon fires over to 1st. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now, Steve Finley. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
0-1.
Schmidt takes his lead at 3rd with 1 away. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. The pitch. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Bogarts can't hold up, and that's a strike. Next pitch inside, and it's 1-1. And another ball. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Back to the mound. Tosses to first. Bogart's retired. Third out, and that ends the frame. So a man left for the White Sox, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Brandon Marsh. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Tucker puts it away, and there's one down. And stepping in is the speedy Minnie Minoso. 0 for 1 so far. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch, and he just misses.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game.
Oh, diving stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Number 33.
My goodness, Singy. That was a great diving stop and maybe even a better throw.
Yeah, this out is all about athleticism. I mean, this guy did a great job knocking it down on the dive, but he doesn't get the out without the cannon of a throw. That was just impressive all around.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray. That misses, and that's ball 1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Next pitch is outside. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The Guardians hitless so far in the game. Right side, hard hit. And that'll do it. Guardians go down 1. We go to the top of the 5th. Here is Gleyber Torres. And the pitch. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. On the ground. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Lane Thomas, the next to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering misses the mark.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And it's even up.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
On the ground to first. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
up next for the White Sox, the catcher.
Danny Jansen to hit here. He reached out a walk his first time. Up the middle. On to Murray. That's out number 3. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Down to third baseman, Evan Longoria. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Just missed.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that one in the air center field. Finley makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman.
So up next, Ryan McMahon. Pitch misses. Ball one.
1-0.
That's hard hit on the line. Tucker snags it for the second out.
The catcher, number 28.
And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike. And misses inside. Up and in. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. If it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
Smash to the left side. To first. Out number 3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the score. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Kyle Tucker. That one misses. 1-0. Tucker, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick in 2023. Foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. 1-2 now. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And up next for Chicago, Don Mattingly. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That clips the corner.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Swings and misses. 1-2. High fly ball out to center field. McMahon flying after this one. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away now.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Schmidt in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Slapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. On a line, base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Lewis in the box again. Takes a strike. 1 for 2. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Schmidt, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. Third out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Pena. His home and away splits there. And a pitch. Pena, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Bounce to the right side. Mattingly takes it to the bag, and a quick out, number 1. Michael Conforto will climb in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that clips the inside corner.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one off the mark. 2-1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, no. Nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Here comes a pitch. That misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th, and here is Steve Finley. And a pitch. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And the righty deals. And that's in for a strike. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. In the air, right side. Conforto makes a nice running catch.
Now back. Second base.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Torres.
And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional.
And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that's through there for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one pulled foul. On the ground right side, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
Well, he's been absolutely lights out on the mound all game, and I really thought he might pull off some history here, Boog.
He had that look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though. It's one of the rarest feats in sports for a reason. Stepping in, Minnie Minoso. First offering misses the mark.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next offering upstairs.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
This one high in the air to left center. And no one can get there. It falls in. Go-ahead run holds up at third as the ball comes back in. Second and third after the double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Longoria up for the third time and takes ball one.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
In for a strike, and it's 1-1. Action in the pen down there. JP Fireisen getting ready to go. Trying it, getting cranked up as well. Knocks it down. Good feed. That's one. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Tries to get back and save. So in now for Cleveland, Ryan McMahon. And Cleveland on top 1-0. There's a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And that one fouled off. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one. Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the White Sox DH, Lane Thomas. And the right-hander back to work. That one's in there. Strike one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
In the air right field, Conforto under it, makes the catch for the out. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Danny Jansen. In there for strike one.
0-1.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. McMahon in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So digging in, Kyle Tucker. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That misses.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. In the air, out towards right center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. J.P. Fireisen takes over on the mound.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
The pitch. Time in the box now. No balls and a strike. That just misses.
No, that missed. That's
Ball
the ball.
1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Now this is in the air down the line. Lewis moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Pena. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Jason Foley, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Pitch misses inside. 1-1. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Now he turns and heads for second, and it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And here is Michael Conforto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Pena, the runner at second with 1 away. Now fly ball to right center. Finley has it sized up. That's out number 2. Matt McClain. Digs in for the Guardians. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Entering is the pinch runner, O'Neal Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Anthony Rizzo looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Runner leads away at second. And a good eye there.
That's inside.
Hard hit right side. He steps on the bag, and that is the inning. We go to the ninth. Now the number.
The first baseman
Number 2 hitter, Don Mattingly. Dennis Eckersley into the game.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
The line to kick the pitch. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
up next.
And next to him for the Sox, Mike Schmidt. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now Royce Lewis. Sack bunt towards third. Tosses to first, out on the sack bunt.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
So up next for Chicago, Steve Finley.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Puts a bunt down. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Well, that wasn't a suicide squeeze, meaning the runner from third wasn't running towards home on the pitch, but he did a great job of reading the ball, going down off the bat, and that allowed him to hustle home. Perfect execution of the safety squeeze.
One down. Now it's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Diving, and he can't make the play. Runner from third comes across, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Gleyber Torres. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And strike two.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1-2 now. Goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Thomas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball left side. On to Murray. They limit the damage here. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians 1. Now into the ball game on defense, Esteury Ruiz. He's the new third baseman. And Liam Hendricks will take over on the mound. Hard-throwing Australian.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And the pitch. Marsh in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
That's inside, and it's 1-1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That one the other way, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Minoso, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
1 out.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One down, runner at first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Eddie Murray. That's in there. Strike one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Righty delivers upstairs. Laser could be extra bases. Around second is Minoso. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That's a bittersweet moment right there. This game could easily be tied up right now, but they'll need to stay focused on the positives. And they have 2 runners in scoring position with a chance to take the lead late in this game. And that's good news for this offense. But
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
McMahon stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Foul ball there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next one misses, and the count 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Can't get too big here, Boog, with the bases loaded.
Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Jonah Heim digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Across is the winning run, and the Guardians walk it off and win it 3-2.
These guys were hoping they wouldn't have to hit in the bottom half of this inning, but they did because the other team scored that run. But they battled back, got the runs they needed for an awesome walk-off win.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
ball game tonight. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.